Okay, Jill, so we're thinking about endowments. We need more money in our budget, and we need to have people put down a very large, unprecedented sum of money, like $1 million.
Okay, so endowment building is not something that you're going to do overnight. So as a strategy manager for Endowment and Legacy at PEJE, the whole idea of endowment building is to look at it as a long-term process. It's not something you're going to do overnight, and PEJE has all sorts of resources to help you. We're launching, as a matter of fact, tomorrow, the new Endowment and Legacy Institute Knowledge and Resource Center, which is an online interactive resource center that go to peje.org, and you'll be able to find all sorts of ideas about how to start, a campaign plan, real language about what does it mean to do an endowment, what is an endowment, how to talk to your donors, how to talk to your leadership about starting an endowment. And I wish you the best, because this is absolutely critical to the sustainability of our field.
How long is it going to take me? Is it going to be 5 years or 10 years? I have a good relationship with all these donors. They give annually $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. We talk to them all the time. For me to go to them and say, hey, here's what we need. How long is that going to take? Is it going to take a year, 2 years?
It all depends on your donor, because endowment is all about your donor. Any kind of development is donor driven. You have to, look, anytime you're talking to a donor, it's about fulfilling their dreams of what do they want to do with their values and their money. And the conversations that you have are about, particularly around endowment, are about leaving a legacy. Whether it's a bequest or something during life, during their lifetime, the whole idea is that when you're building an endowment, you're actually opening up a new revenue stream that will sustain your school long after the donors are engaged in the active life of your school. But you're planting for the kids, you're planting for their grandchildren and for their grandchildren.
This is not an unfamiliar task to you, and that you did it beautifully. I'm sort of curious to know what Rami thought about your response to his questions.
She was professional and straightforward, and she let me know that it takes time. And she understood what I was asking. But it was very clear. I was saying, how do I handle this? And she kind of broke it up into pieces and laid it out in the less than a minute that she had. It was very fast and atypical for a conversation like that, right?
As a development person myself, I mean, one of the messages that you were able to get across without beating people up with it, or Rami or me, was that endowment takes time. This is not the quick fix. This is not the annual fund. This is not even a major gift or a capital campaign. This is, this is the long marathon. This is not the sprint. And I think for somebody who doesn't understand endowment and was asking that question, if there was one and only one takeaway, that's always the one at least the one I try to have people come away with, which is that this is not something that happens overnight.
Exactly.
It's a little like tomorrow when we talk about building alumni relationships. That also takes way longer than we imagine that it should. But you got so many really excellent points across, and it was professional, and you looked very natural and relaxed, and you can because you do this all the time.
Thanks. That's very nice to hear.